Hey guys, I had a bunch of people asking me to make a video on how I made the EDP platform into a one stick, or added it to the top of a one stick. First thing I did was I took the EDP like this. I've already taken it all apart and just everything's finger tight, so I can do it fairly quickly in the video. But took the bolt and the spacers out of the EDP like that. Took this off, you don't need that anymore. Save the bolt and nut. You don't need these spacers either because you got to use different size ones. And then I took my EWO stick. This is a ultralight stick. It's got the cam cleat, bottom step, and then a two-step aider. And then this is the EWO standoff. This is actually the ultralight standoff. It's the one that was on there, but I'm probably going to end up adding the bigger. It's still an EWO standoff, but it's not the ultralight one. It's a little beefier, a little stronger, because I do expect this to bend, but it hasn't yet. I've used it for 3 weeks, 4 weeks. It's been fine, but anyway, when that bends, I'll replace it with a beefier one. But so I did that. Then you take this. You got to get new spacers, because this is a 1-inch stick and this is like I don't know, 1.25 inches. So these spacers are 5/16 inside diameter for the bolt to go through. They're 3/4 outside diameter, and then the only thing I could find was 3/8 thick. It's a little bit thicker than what you need, so I trimmed them down. I ended up like just putting them on sandpaper and rubbing them back and forth, scuffing them, and trimming them down to 5/16, and 5/16 is perfect for both of them. So those are good to go. I'll put the link on where I got them. They were like, I don't know, $8 or $10 on Amazon, but I got a whole bag of 25 of them. But you might find the perfect size of 5/16 somewhere out there, but I couldn't. So anyway, you want it to, I put stealth strip here too, so when the bolt hits it, it doesn't make a long or a big loud tinging noise. But you want it to sit like that, and then it'll cam over and fold flat. So you got to drill a hole. I drilled a hole about 5/8, 3/4 of an inch down from the top of the stick right here, and that's a 5/16 hole as well. And I did that so the top of the stick with this cap and this pull wire here would be flush with the top of these little things here. So it was about 5/8, 3/4 of an inch to the center of that hole down from the top. So the way that's going to go on, turn it like that so you can see it better. Spacers in there lined up, push it through, and put the nut on, and it'll be really loose and floppy until you snug that up. A couple of 1/2 inch or inches. I get it so I can still work with one hand, but you want it to stay wherever you leave it, because when you put it on the tree, you put it on like this first with this up flat, and then cam it down, tightens it up. Might go a little tighter with it. About like that. The only other thing you want to watch for is the cam cleat here. If that cam cleat is up too high, when you have this laid flat and then you go to cam it over, it catches the rope. So when you get that rope wrapped around the tree here, if the cam cleat isn't far enough below the platform, this right here will catch that rope. It makes for a pain when you're hanging from your saddle in the tree. So you want it to be, I'll measure what mine is for you. I'd say a minimum, let's see if you can see that, but of about 2 inches to the center where the rope goes through, from right there of the bottom of the platform. Minimum of 2 inches below, and a little bit more would be better, like 2.5 might be a little better. But also you do want to keep it on the top third of the stick because that's where it bites better. But I wouldn't go any less than 2 inches because it's real close on mine right now. It doesn't catch, but if it was any higher, it would catch the rope. So 2.5 is a good number for that. But yeah, it's pretty simple. It works good. Gives you plenty of foot room. I'll do a video. We're getting a big snowstorm right now, but I'll do a video with me climbing with it sometime in the next week or so you can see that too. One more thing, guys. In no way am I telling you to go out and modify your one stick like this or in any way whatsoever. This just happens to be what I did to mine. That's all. If you want to do the same thing, then you're doing it at your own risk. That's all. Thanks.